Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for today's MLB slate on Tuesday, August the 27th. Taco Tuesday today, guys, so we'll have to see what discounted projections Prizepicks puts up on the board for us today. Typically, the first discount goes live around 12 o'clock Eastern time, so probably about an hour after I post this video. You should see the first discount for today. Feel free to take that, pair that with two of the plays or one of the plays I give out in this video. We do have two picks to give out in this video today. Two plays. We're going to talk through these two plays and share why I like them. Now, before we do get started, guys, make sure you hit that like button down below. If you do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks and if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, be sure to sign up and use promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first lineup, Prizepicks will instantly give you $50 in promo funds. So check them out if you have not yet. And again, use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up for Prizepicks. And also, we have a partnership with Sleeper. If you guys want to check out Sleeper, you can do so linked down below in the description. Or just make sure to use that promo code NOAH over on Sleeper. Get your first deposit matched up to $100. So basically, if you deposit $50, Sleeper will match that, give you an additional $50 to play with. You deposit $100, Sleeper will match that, give you an additional $100 to play with. So check them out, guys. They're a DFS site similar to Prizepicks where you're just picking more or less on player projections. It's really simple, really easy to use. I do want to say that Sleeper does typically do discounts throughout the week, just like Prizepicks does. So usually Wednesdays and Sundays are the days that Sleeper does discounts, so you definitely want to be playing on those days. Take advantage of those discounts. Anytime sites are offering promotions like that, you want to be taking advantage of those. Those are easier ways, much easier ways to make money. So check them out, guys. And again, sign up, use promo code NOAH over on Sleeper if you have not yet. But we got two props to talk about for Tuesday, guys. Do want to recap the two plays that we gave out in Monday's video before we talk through today's plays. So we did hit both the plays we gave out Monday. Hopefully you guys did tail. Took Nestor Cortez for more than 30.5 fantasy score, which hit. Cortez, I think, pitched 6 1/3 or 6 2/3 innings. I think he maybe gave up one run, but he had like 5 strikeouts, got a quality start, got the win as well, I do believe. Went over his fantasy score. And then we took Ryan Pepiot for under 7 strikeouts, which was looking a bit sweaty because I think Pepiot had 4 Ks after 2 innings. And then he pitched like the next 2 innings without getting a single strikeout. And then I think he got 2 Ks in his final inning, finished with 6 Ks. I know his line did get bumped down to 6.5. Even if you did take the under on 6.5, that still hit as well. So we hit both plays we gave out Monday, guys. Let's try and keep it rolling into this Tuesday slate. So what I'm liking for Tuesday, first prop we're going to take a look at is going to be a pitching outs prop. And the prop that I'm liking here is Michael Lorenzen. We're going to take Michael Lorenzen for more than 15.5 pitching outs. So Michael Lorenzen, if you look at what he's done lately, he's gone over this line in 3 out of his last 4 starts. I do want to highlight that because he did get traded to the Royals, and his last 4 starts have been with the Royals. He's gone over this line in 3 out of those 4 starts. The one start he went under was against the Cardinals. Kind of a tougher matchup. Only pitched 4 1/3, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs. Wasn't the greatest start overall from Lorenzen. Now, Lorenzen, he's not like a great pitcher by any means. He's got a 3.47 ERA this year, not a very high strikeout guy, but he typically has a relatively long leash. Like if you look at the 4 starts he's made with Kansas City, he's thrown 84, 88, 83, and 95 pitches in those 4 starts. So the Royals typically let him go relatively deep into games, and this is a spot where I think they're going to need his length. The Royals played a doubleheader yesterday, so they had to use a lot of their bullpen. So I do expect Lorenzen to have a pretty long leash here, and I think the matchup against Cleveland, I don't think it's the greatest matchup, but I don't think it's the worst matchup either. Cleveland has been struggling lately versus right-handed pitching. If you look at their splits over the last 30 days, now we know Cleveland is a very low strikeout team, so they're obviously not a team that's going to strike out a ton. But they're offensively, their numbers against righties have not been that great versus over the last 30 days. 25th in average. Let's see, so the 25th in average. They are 22nd in on base percentage. They are, slugging. They rank 20th in slugging. OPS they rank 19th. WRC plus they rank 19th in WRC plus. So versus right-handed pitching over the last 30 days, Cleveland has definitely been below league average. Cleveland's also a team that ranks well below league average in terms of pitches per plate appearance. They're only seeing 3.82 pitches per plate appearance, which is tied for 5th lowest in the league. So this Cleveland team is not a team that's going to see a bunch of pitches. Like they'll swing early in counts. They'll put balls in play. And obviously, if you're betting on a pitcher's over for pitching outs, you want the opposing team to be swinging, putting balls in play, because obviously it's easier to pitch deeper into a game when you're getting quick outs. When pitchers have to throw 20, 25 pitches in an inning to get out of an inning, that's usually what causes them to have shorter outings, not be able to go deeper into a game. Well, Cleveland typically not a team that's going to make you throw that many pitches because they're going to swing early in counts. They're going to put balls in play. You just got to hope that those balls in play wind up being outs and not hits. And again, with Cleveland's offensive numbers being bad lately, struggling, I think we're going to see a lot of those balls in plays wind up being outs here. And I do expect Lorenzen to have a pretty long leash in this start, with Kansas City pitching a doubleheader yesterday, using a lot of their bullpen. So if we're going to get Lorenzen to throw 85, 90 pitches here, he should have a pretty good chance of at least getting into the 6th inning. And if he gets into the 6th inning, we only need him to get one out. It's not like we need him to get through the whole 6th inning. Just needs to get into the inning and get one out, which I think he can do here. And looking at sportsbook odds, a lot of sportsbooks, DraftKings, Pinnacle, they're favoring the over on this pitching outs prop for Lorenzen. I think this is probably a line that's going to get bumped at some point. So definitely like this play. Michael Lorenzen more than 15.5 pitching outs. And then the other prop that I like is a pitcher fantasy score. And the prop that I like here is Logan Webb more than 33.5 pitcher fantasy score. So Logan Webb been pitching really well as of late, as you can see by his game log. Gone over this line in 4 out of his last 5 starts. The one start he went under, he barely went under against Washington, had 32 fantasy score. Now, Logan Webb will be pitching on the road today versus at home. If you look at Logan Webb's splits this season, he has definitely been worse on the road, and he's typically been worse on the road just over kind of the last few seasons. This season, if you look at his ERA at home compared to on the road, 2.26 ERA at home, 4.11 on the road. So it's definitely, we would definitely like to see Webb pitching at home versus on the road here. But I still think in this road matchup against Milwaukee, this is definitely a spot where Webb can pitch well. Milwaukee is a team that does have strikeouts in their lineup, so there's some upside in this matchup. If you look at over the last 14 days, Milwaukee, 8th highest strikeout rate, 24.5% versus right-handed pitching. And Milwaukee has been struggling offensively versus right-handed pitching as of late. Over the last 2 weeks, they ranked 23rd in WRC+. They ranked towards the bottom of the league in most of the other metrics as well. 28th in average, 24th in on-base percentage, 21st in slugging, 21st in OPS. So you look at the last 2 weeks, Milwaukee's ranked bottom 10 in pretty much every offensive metric against right-handed pitching, and they have a top 10 strikeout rate, 24.5%. So I don't think this is that bad of a matchup for Logan Webb. He's been pitching really well lately, as you can see. Logan Webb's a pitcher that can typically go pretty deep into games. He's a guy that gets a lot of ground balls. He has one of the highest ground ball rates of any pitcher in the league this year. His ground ball rate sits at 56.5%, which ranks in the 94th percentile. So he's getting a ton of ground balls, which allows him to pitch deep into games. You look at his last few starts, he went 8 innings in his last start against the White Sox. He went 7 2/3 against the Braves. He went 7 innings against Detroit. Only went 5 2/3 against Washington. That's probably why you saw him go under this fantasy score line, because he couldn't get through the 6th inning and get that quality start. But typically, Webb's able to go 6 innings and get a quality start. He's been a quality start machine this season. You look at his props, his projections for today. Books are projecting him for a quality start here. He has an 18.5 pitching outs line. It is juiced towards the under, but still, he's expected to go 6 innings. He has a 2.5 earned runs allowed prop, which is juiced towards the under, so he's favored to give up less than 3 runs. If Webb goes 6 innings, gives up less than 3 runs, well, that's a quality start for you. So I think we got a good chance at a quality start here from Webb. If he goes 6 innings with 6 strikeouts and gives up 2 runs, that would put him at 34 fantasy score, which obviously would put him over this fantasy score line. And that's assuming he doesn't even get a win. I don't know if we can project Webb for a win here, because this is a game that's pretty much like a toss-up right now. I don't think Webb projects to get a win in this spot, but we don't need him to get a win to go over this line. He could go, again, 6 innings, 6 Ks, 2 runs allowed, which is 34 fantasy score. And that's pretty much what he's projected for. He's projected to go 6 innings. He's favored for under 2.5 earned runs allowed. He has a 6K prop, so he's projected for 6 strikeouts. So I do like this prop on Logan Webb, more than 33.5 pitcher fantasy score. Don't like backing Webb a ton on the road because he has been worse on the road this season, but I think this is a pretty good matchup for him against Milwaukee. It's in a dome as well, so you shouldn't have to worry about like weather or anything like that. I think this Milwaukee ballpark typically plays a little bit more hitter friendly, but sometimes, especially if they close the roof, it can play a little bit more pitcher friendly. So I do like this matchup for Webb here. I think this fantasy score line of 33.5 is a point or two too low. So that's what we're going to be rolling with, guys, as our two props for Tuesday. We're going to take Michael Lorenzen for more than 15.5 pitching outs and Logan Webb for more than 33.5 pitcher fantasy scores. So if you guys are going to tell me on these two plays for Tuesday, let's hit both these plays today. Let's make some money on this slate, guys. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you enjoy these Prizepicks videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you don't have an account on Prizepicks, be sure to sign up. Use promo code NOAH. And when you place your first lineup, you'll instantly get $50 in promo funds over on Prizepicks when again you use that promo code NOAH. So check them out if you have not yet. But good luck today. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.